Welcome to the Lake Forest Podcast, a podcast about the lovely city of Lake Forest, featuring topics like local news, sports, music, people, and food. My name is Pete, and I'm joined with the voice of the Lake Forest Scouts, football and basketball, Skoo Walker. How you doing, Skoo?
Doing well, Pete. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing almost as well as the Shark Guy. Shark Guy Beach Fishing is the premier South Florida beach fishing experience on a Longboat Key, Florida. Boy, we sure wish we were there now. Their world-renowned captains not only put you on the fish, but they'll help you and your family make a memory of a lifetime. Check them out on Facebook or at sharkguybeachfishing.com to schedule an outing. Shark Guy is your guy for your next
Who is Shark Guy?
Shark Guy. You know how you know who?
How do we get him way down there?
Do you know how you can tell it's Shark Guy? Just listen. Dun, 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 dun. We'd also like to say, hey, we're thankful for our Patreon supporters, Reverend Luke Back from the Church of the Holy Spirit, Matt A., Elizabeth B., Costa Lance, and Domo Origato Atto. What a great year for being supported. So, Skoo, New Year's Eve, man.
Happy New Year's Eve.
What?
New Year's Eve? Yes.
What are the big Lake Forest traditions on New Year's Eve?
Go to
Florida.
Go to Florida. Go downtown. We're going bar hopping downtown. Some good bars are going. Then we're going to watch the fireworks.
Are you going to bartend? Oh, the fireworks.
Supposedly, it's the largest fireworks they're going to have ever in Chicago.
Say what?
Yeah, come on. You're a Chicago guy. You didn't know that?
They
got leftovers from last year, so they're going to have a big extravaganza, I guess.
Is that true? Did not know that, Skoo. Did not know that. So it means we got to put the dogs in the basement? Is that what you're saying?
No, in Chicago. Knucklehead.
All right, I don't know. I thought maybe a shipment came up.
No.
I thought maybe a shipment is going to show up on Lake Bluff or something.
Yeah, no, not here. Like downtown, which I'll be there for.
Yeah, I see that. All right, what's the over/under for how late you stay up?
Let's see. I would have to say I should be in REM stage probably around 9:30.
9:30. So you're not counting down New York or anything?
I try to.
Yeah.
Hopefully Pam's got some good activities going for the family, so I'll keep me going.
So like what kind of activities, Skoo? Like what's the,
I don't know. We'll try to play some games and have some drinks.
What's the game? What's the game?
I don't know. I haven't played them in a while.
That's what I'm asking. When you're a kid,
we used to do Monopoly with the
That's
kids
what I'm saying, Monopoly.
There you go. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see.
So you're a cheater, weren't you?
I was the banker.
You would
I didn't cheat. I was the banker.
Why is there a $500 bill sticking out of your pocket?
I was the banker, and somehow I had a lot of hotels.
Carved out of soap.
What about you? What stuff?
It depends. How old? Yeah, you play the games and whatnot. I think I remember Simon Says you'd hit that lighted button or whatever, and I don't think I get past like three rounds of that thing. Couldn't pay attention.
Trivial Pursuit was one too.
Trivial Pursuit, yeah. Well, that came out mid '80s. So
I didn't play as a kid, but with my kids, we'd do it.
Yeah, mid '80s, and then
then we have Wii contests.
The
bowling and
yeah, that's going up another 30 years. But high school, we go to the beach. So Foster rocks, Addison rocks, Montrose rocks. We'd go out there, and then when I looked like I was of age, I was always working New Year's Eve. So, be working the clubs and whatnot.
Bouncing those illegals out.
Oh man, it was. You could read ID pretty fast back then.
Let me
A lot of
clarify. Let me clarify. I didn't mean illegals. I meant underage.
under.
No,
I'm sure somebody will take that the wrong way.
because we know they're all listening.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, New Year's Eve, having to work all New Year's Eve. Let's see, let's see, the 1 o'clock, the 2 o'clock bars turn to 3 o'clock on a Saturday, and then you'd go to the 4 o'clocks, would turn into the 5 o'clocks. It was rough. It was rough. You probably get a couple hours to go out.
I remember more at college or go to parties and all that around locally here, but had my dad's car, Kevin dad's car stolen. New
What?
Year's Eve. Yeah, that wasn't fun. That was
So they were stealing cars back then too, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Leave it unlocked.
No, it's a long story, but
gee, I wish we had a podcast.
Had at a friend's house and big party, and it was probably like 8 feet of this white stuff that hopefully we don't get, but
yeah,
it was cold and snowy, and I was single and met somebody there.
And
being as chivalrous as I am, I said, well, let me go get the car. I got the car, pulled it into the driveway, warmed it up, go back in the house, right? Come back out with my friend, gone. And the sad part about it, now my dad was a cop in Lake Forest for years and then was chief investigator Lake County. Kind of said, do not take my car out.
So what was the penalty? What was the penalty for that?
Well, I mean, the funny thing was the next morning we were going to our cousin's and he was picking us up around noon and car gone. I don't know how that's going to go over well when he comes to pick us up. But he always told us, he said, if you're ever going to do anything illegal, I'm going to know about it. So don't.
Yeah.
So I got a call from the Lake Forest police, I think around 11. And they said, we've got the car. Can you come down? And go down there. I mean, there are fingerprint dustings all over the place. I'm like, God, am I screwed? And Dad picks us up. We start heading out, and he didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. And he said, did you get the car? I'm like, oh boy. Yes. That was a tough one. Yeah. And some putz that lived right around the corner was drunk and took the car, and they found it parked in front of his house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to this day, I never liked the guy. The guy's a putz, a couple years older than me, and
yeah, that's wow.
The sad thing was I was panicking. I'm trying to do everything I can. He already knew about it. He knew about it long. Probably he was the first call that night when they found it. And
what about snow? What about we got snow coming, right? So
they say. I hope that line gets teetering a little bit because I'm not ready to shovel.
I was going to say, did you ever try to get a few extra bucks, going out there with the shovel?
Dude, I had a paper route. I shoveled driveways. I did everything. Absolutely.
Good for you, man.
You
ever put the Wonder bags in your boots?
People Wonder bags.
Yeah.
We used to put plastic bags or like
the bread bags.
The bread bags. Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Wonder bag. Wonder
bread.
I thought
there was a special. Oh no, yeah, no, we did that. Yeah, not about that.
Unless you had like the gluten-free bags.
Here are your snow boots, but they don't really work. So let's put some bags on.
All right, I'm just making sure.
God, yeah.
And did they have skitching out here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was a riot. Loved it.
How the heck could you do that in Lake Forest? Would you go on Western Avenue and you have the whole town watching you skitch? Like,
No, I mean it was up and down our street. I mean, we lived on Griffith Road, and that was a nice street to do, and Woodland and Edgewood and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean it's we
now for the people that just moved into the area from like a little town in Ohio or something, they don't know what we're talking about. What is skitching, Skoo?
skitching is you just go and try to latch onto the bumper of a car, and hopefully you have slippery boots on, so you just slide along the road with the car. And Michael J. Fox added sketching when in Back to the Future when he put a skateboard there, but basically it was no skateboard, just and it worked. I mean, if you had the right boots on and they didn't have any traction. Good stuff. Well, and the road had to have some ice on it and some snow. God forbid you hit a patch of just pavement.
That's what I'm saying, a pavement or a manhole. Like, oh.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then what about tossing snowballs at the cars? See, we had CTA buses. They were great.
Yeah, we used to. I grew up with some deviants, fun deviants, but we did some bad stuff, snowballs and ice balls.
Yeah, did you put the rock inside, or you just
no? I wasn't
water?
Like that. No. I mean, just yeah, it's it's kind of funny. You sit there and take some nice big ice balls and pelt someone upside the head, and nowadays you do that. Oh my God, you got a lawsuit and
you're
kids in the concussion protocol.
You're in Waukegan a while.
Got a snowball to the head, put him in the concussion protocol.
You ever make one of those Kwanzas or igloos?
Yes.
Yeah.
All the time.
Ever caved it on you?
No. Well, yeah, when we caved it in on people, but I remember we used to make the little, snow bricks and all that. But the greatest thing is we got for Christmas one time, the actual mold.
Oh, yeah. Did that ever work though?
No. Hell no. I mean, it was like, as soon as you saw someone in the neighborhood like building it, it was coming down. But we did have snow fort fights. So we did have that. Some that got up, it was fun. I want to say Griffith Road and Mills Court. I probably had 30 to 40 kids in the neighborhood. I mean, it was, pretty awesome,
Did you have like little gangs, or was it like little rascals? And what did you guys call yourselves? Did you like?
Oh, we didn't have any.
Did you have like sport coats running around, or?
No.
Now it's not that far off, because in the city, man, the gangs had these sweaters.
Well, I'm telling you, Lake Forest had a gang that was. I think we talked about it before. They had the
Izods.
No, they were bad news. They blew up a principal's car, literally.
What?
Yeah.
What's the name of this gang?
South Park Gang. They were called technically the Losers, and
the ones you started.
But it was back. God, I was young. My dad was a cop then. I mean, they were bad news. They used to sit up in Market Square and harass all the little ladies coming out of stores, and I mean they were carrying guns, everything. Oh, they were bad news, man. I mean, it was like they chuck rocks at windows of business. Oh, they were bad. I mean, when they sat up in Market Square, you did not want to go there. But yeah, it was. So
there's a Lake Forest gang.
Oh yeah,
and they're from Lake Forest.
Trust me. Dude, you gotta understand, Lake Forest is not what people think. Like it's all rich people. They're not like that. I mean, no, they're bad news. I mean, one of the guys, I believe he was the guy that freaking blew up the principal's car. Literally blew it up.
I gotta fact check. I got to fact check.
You can fact check. I got the people checking already. I mean, they were scary. I mean, it was like, you do not go in Market Square when they're up there, and they would drink and all that. They were,
What were the cops doing? What was your old man doing, man?
Trying to, they hated my old man because they tried to break him up, disperse him and all that. But, it was after the fact, they'd do some shit. And then, yeah, I remember it was, they were scary. And then when I got older, out of college and all that, and started playing softball in town and all that stuff. Lake Forest used to have a huge softball league. A lot of these guys were playing, and like, I remember your old man. He was, this, and you guys were part of the losers and all that. But they were, it was a big group of guys.
So Lake Forest losers, is that what this is called?
Well, it wasn't there. They were
South Park losers.
They were called the losers, and then some people call them South Park Gang because they would hang out there. And they created, actually, on Lake Forest Day, they have this big high school reunion at South Park. Huge. Now it's huge. It's all class reunion. It originated from those guys.
Huh. I think we gotta dig up one of these guys.
Bad news back in the day. Bad news.
That I had no idea that was coming up.
Yeah.
All right. So going down the list, John Madden, huh?
Yeah. Wow. What an icon.
85, man. That's a good run.
It's a good run. And he I think he's the guy that set the stage for endorsements with pro athletes and everything. Remember his light beer commercials? He was like one of the first guys.
Yeah. But I mean, the game itself, the John Madden game, you played that back in the day?
Nah, I never did that stuff. I was a Pong
guy. It's a little after Pong, but no, that was the original game, man. I remember when that crappy floppy disk came out that you try to run on your computer with like 200 K of memory.
I was never into that stuff, but he was an icon. And man, I tell you, it's funny is you see like Belichick and won 6, 7 Super Bowls or whatever it is, and Madden won one, but boy, was it tough back then.
Yeah,
to win one.
you hear Belichick talking about him? He did 15 minutes for Belichick. That's pretty good.
Wow, I haven't seen the ESPN thing on Madden. I want to see that.
I haven't seen it, but I just know from he was pretty big in breaking racial barriers and whatnot. Right. He made the game more fun and
loved him as an announcer though. He was great. And he brought to life the turducken.
Yeah.
Turducken.
Yeah. Turducken, yeah.
I'm guessing you made a turducken before. You look like that came out, you had to figure it out how to do it. No?
I had to borrow it from somebody, yeah.
Stuff the turkey and the chicken into the duck.
In the duck, one and one right after the other. Or a Texas torpedo. It's like a few sausages wrapped around bacon and
never heard of that one.
It's good stuff, Skoo. And then unfortunately, what about that Bears reporter? Did you see that, Parker?
Dickerson.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it other than the sad story.
That just popped up, and he died of cancer or something, and
his wife died
of cancer too, and
within 3 years. I mean, golly, crazy. You think you got issues or problems, man?
Right.
But looks like they raised $1 million for him. So awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
And then speaking of New Year's Eve, you know what came out today, Skoo? Because I know you're a big Netflix guy.
What?
Cobra Kai, season 4.
How did you know I watched that thing?
Do you watch
Loved it?
Oh, it's absolutely freaking genius. I stumbled over, I want to say it was last year. Because you know how Netflix, you leave it on and then the crane
just plays all the episodes.
It just pops up and I'm like, wait a minute. Danny boy.
Danielson.
Danielson. That is the most underrated show I think I've ever seen.
It's hilarious. I love it.
The family loves it. We are.
I'm a big Ralph Macchio fan.
Dude, how about him in that movie with the guitar with Stevie Vai? Crossroads? Shut. You play all that
Macchio is in a
dude, watch that today. That's my gift to you.
Oh man.
He makes a deal with the devil, and the devil is
Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio, yeah.
Really? He's such a bad actor.
Oh, he's awesome, man. He has made so much money off of those skills.
The Outsiders was the best one. Pony Boy.
How about all the actors in that one?
Outsiders?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's like,
that launched all those. And I forgot who it was it was Patrick Swayze who insisted in that picture to stand on a brick so he'd look taller.
Yeah, he was kind of a little guy. He had all different things in movies he had to do.
Look at that picture and look at he's standing on a brick.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you name all the guys in there?
If I had the picture up, I would. So maybe we'll put that up in the
Swayze, Macchio,
the YouTube. Cruz.
Emilio Estevez, Cruz.
Both of the Estevezes.
Howell. What's his name? Thomas C. Howell, Thomas Howell, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Not Thurston. Who else is in there?
That's a great show too. We'll put it up and we'll have people see if they can point out the names.
Who is the girl? Who is the girlfriend? She had a great movie career too.
Who was it, Skoo? I don't. You're making me pull up the picture though.
She was the mom in Superman movie. Oh God!
Quit leaving me hanging, man. Matt Dillon, Rob Lowe, Macchio, Swayze, Cruz.
Yeah, all those guys went back.
Leith Garrett.
Leith Garrett. He was the Soch.
Shosh. C. Thomas Howell. Who the heck was he?
He was in like Red Dawn and all these other.
Oh, Red Dawn. Oh my god.
That was another good one. Wow, who is the girl?
I'm looking. I don't see a girl in here.
She was
she didn't make the Wikipedia page.
She was the Soch girlfriend that went to the dark side and
oh wait, hold on. Marcia, Michelle Mayrink.
No.
Diane Lane.
Bingo.
Her name was Sherry Cherry Valance. Cherry with
Cherry
quotes.
Valance. Yeah.
Cherry Valance. Okay, there you go. Well, I'm glad we got that mystery solved. So, Skoo, I heard you got some listener feedback, man.
Yeah, hang on. I did. Good
now,
feedback.
How can you get listener feedback when nobody listens?
Well, they do. Hang on, I got to check something here. Oh, there she is.
What, you got to climb up the telephone pole?
No. Watching a dog, and she's outside. Hang on.
Coop?
No. Her name's Violet.
Violet.
Little bulldog. But yeah, I got some good feedback, and looking forward to, I guess, the second phase of the turf project is coming up in a couple of weeks, and yeah.
January 19th.
Yeah.
Workshop number 2.
Looking forward to it.
So how many alternates should be there, you think?
No, one.
The liaisons?
I think we covered that. No alderman should be there except the liaison.
Oh. Was that part of the feedback you got, though?
No, that wasn't part of the feedback. But I really don't want to see any aldermen there. There shouldn't be. But What can you do? Hopefully Melanie Rummel and Jennifer Karras don't show up.
Oh,
For the next session, which I think will be good, and hopefully move that along.
well, because I know they're not listening, but if they just somebody happened to tell them, hey, you want to come on and,
they should come on. I don't know why they won't come on. The city people won't come on, but
because we don't want them.
Yeah,
they can't come on.
Pete,
they can't come on. They
yes,
can't come
they
on.
Can. Love to have them on. Love it.
Define why they should be at the Park and Rec meeting.
Who?
Melanie and Karras.
They shouldn't be. No, all
have them come on and define why they should be.
Oh, I gotcha.
No, but we don't want them on, and when they're not listening.
I want them on. I'd like to know why they need to be there. They shouldn't be there, but
all right.
Hopefully that'll be a good session, and move that. Hopefully they get to move that project along and get it figured out, and what's good for the community. Yeah,
good for the community. More female city council members. So COVID, man. I know a lot of people.
Right. So, it's unbelievable.
Good luck finding a test.
It's unreal. I thought that when they said the Delta was, more powerful, but my goodness, all of a sudden everyone's getting it.
I think it's easier
and recovering, but
it's easier to catch. But as far as the symptoms go, just speaking from personal experience, it's an overrated cold, flu.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't get it. I don't like getting sick.
But everybody's going to get it.
I know.
They should get it. It's a freaking flu.
Well, that's the key, right? Everyone to get it, and then it goes away. But
keep
mutating. Each time it mutates, doesn't it get weaker and weaker?
First of all, I'm no Fauci. I'm no Fauci, but that's kind of why you get a flu shot every year, because the flu mutates into something else. What strain is it and whatnot?
Right.
Now I'm sure I'm going to get shredded.
You are not Fauci, Pete. My goodness.
I'm the Lake Forest Faucis. But no, everybody's getting it. So I got a feeling that come February, I think that a good portion of the people get burnt out on this, and every year it'll be the COVID or Omicron.
Well, we got to go through the entire Greek alphabet first. But
it's almost
going to be here. They got to live with it, right? I guess that's the key.
Speaking of key, no Omicron in Florida.
Really?
They're dancing around. Oh yeah, drum beats, and I'm serious.
There's a lot of people that have headed down that way. I don't know.
That and
good, bad, or...
yeah. Real quick, our boy Jonah over at the Patch, he does a little year-end review. I'll just run down some of the things he put on here and see if any of it sticks out to you, Skoo. Lake Forest developers file lawsuit over rejected condo project.
Block the box.
Block the box. You will be blocked.
Isn't that thing already done now? Didn't they defeat it or something? Shouldn't those, Pete, you're a yard sign guy. Shouldn't those things come up now? I know you love yard signs.
I love people to get money instead of these lawn sign people. North Shore Brothers plead guilty to capital riot charges. Christian Kulas, Mark Kulas. Don't know him. Mm-mm. Trump pardons our boy Mayor Casey Urlacher. What's up, Casey? We know you're listening. 2 sex abuse suits filed against Lake Forest High School teachers.
Yeah.
Lake Forest School Board named Matt Montgomery new superintendent. Hey, Matt, thanks for coming on the show, bud. Anti-mask speakers disrupt Lake Forest High School board meeting. That made the cut.
That was crazy.
Let's see. Those are the big ones. Oh, Lake Forest food truck ban set to be lifted, at least temporarily.
We got to do our year in review of our top shows. Or we did that already.
Well, we did our mid-year review, and I think we'll do the full year. Our full year is up in February.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, and then the dessert survey, Skoo.
Yeah, how did that end up? Well, we did that.
We did do it, but I have it right here.
And
it was it was very close. A couple surprising ones in here. All right. You got your drum roll? I'll probably have to edit that in. Okay. A couple surprising things. All right. This isn't surprising. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 8 places, and you had to score them, top to bottom. Coming at the bottom, Chiefs. Big surprise. Best burger in town. I don't know if I'm going to get,
Joe's got to step up the game.
Well, I don't know what, it's.
I don't know what they have.
It's hard. It's hard enough to get that kitchen going. Then, you got to throw in a dessert. And then right after Chiefs came Gerhardt's. There's got to be some haters going on in that. That can't be right.
Holy cow.
Because Ferentino's beat out Gerhardt's.
Wow.
It's crazy.
They do have good tiramisu.
So you had Chiefs, Gerhardt's, Ferentino's. Then you had Susie Swirl. And then tied with Susie Swirl, Skoo, Lantern.
Whoa.
Now, in order to have a dessert, the place has got to be open, right?
That is true.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, it can't give her a heart. I mean, if you can't get workers, can't open.
It's right. Now, so they got a chocolate cake there, is what you're saying.
They got a good chocolate cake.
I don't never saw.
It's like a triple layer chocolate. Very good.
All right. Did not know that. Okay, now we're going in the top 3 here, Skoo, and it's tight for number 2. One vote separates second place from third place.
Really?
Third place, Francesca's.
Okay.
Can you guess? So we go Chiefs, Gerhardt's, Ferentino's, Susie Swirl, Lantern, Francesca's. Can you guess the next 2?
I have to say, my guess would be Deer Path Inn and Sweets.
You called it, brother. Sweets number 1.
What about
Sue?
Deer Path Inn?
Way to go, Sue.
What about Deer Path Inn?
Deer Path number 2.
Did not know that. I did pick it.
You picked it all in order. So, best place for dessert, Sweets. Second place, Deer Path Inn. Third place, Francesca's. None of that surprises me. What surprises me, the big upsets are Lantern coming in and Gerhardt's. Now, keep in mind, we're talking about 2 votes differences here, but
I got to imagine Gerhardt's kind of down the line there because they're not open in the evening or whatever. If you're getting dessert, technically,
if you're going to have a dessert at home,
right?
It's almost like you should have a Sweets and Gerhardt's going up against one another. That would be kind of, that would be a battle right there. Instead of surveys, maybe we should do brackets.
But I know, yeah. But I mean, Sweets is, I know a lot of people who will go out to dinner in town and then go get dessert at Sweets. So in all fairness to Gerhardt's, and then they're not open in the evening. So
right,
your dessert you're buying, taking it home, and then serving from them.
I can say I've had a Gerhardt's dessert, but I cannot say I've had a Sweets dessert.
Really? You've never been to Sweets?
I walk by there all the time. I got the big dog with me, and I've never gone in.
Wow. That's a treat, so to speak, to go in there and get some stuff. Great ice cream, candies.
They got a lot of ice cream in there. See, I would know more about the place if
you go in there,
or Sue came on the show,
or you go in there,
or you go. How many? Like, what kind of ice cream they got in there, Skoo?
They got the chocolate mint chip. They got the rainbow sherbet.
So it's a lot of. It's like a Baskin Robbins type thing, but better.
Baskin Robbins. I don't know who Baskin Robbins was right across the street from there for years. That had
really
31 flavors. Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
Well, they got some good ice cream. What the kids' favorite? What is that blue stuff? Blue Moon.
Don't know.
Yeah, Blue Moon.
Do you ever have ice cream with bubble gum in it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
horrible. Horrible.
How many kids have choked in their childhood on bubble gum ice cream?
We used to have you put in your birthday cake coins, money. Hey, take a bite. Oh, I got a quarter.
Oh. This cake's sponsored by Dr. Raskowski.
Oh man, good Lord.
I'll tell you, dentists love popcorn. They love popcorn. They love popcorn.
Toffee.
Taffy apples. Oh yeah, love it.
Absolutely.
Love it. So, Skoo, New Year's Eve, man. This is it. Are we the only ones in town?
End of another year. Oh no, I think it's pretty barren.
We're gonna have to hit the town with shovels tomorrow.
Oh God, I hope that doesn't come through here. Got to get the gas, get the snowblower revved up.
Yeah. What's the going rate now for a driveway? 20?
20?
50?
That's
50?
That's the tip. That's the tip.
Oh God.
No, I don't do anyone's drive. I mean, I'll do some neighbors' driveways. It's just for the kindness of my heart that I have. But
yeah, I used to do that in the Heights.
I was doing $20 a driveway when I was growing up.
That's what I'm saying for kids. Kids going around with a shovel. What's the going rate? Are you going to give 50 to a? First of all, what kids are going to, be willing to do it?
What kid's going to go down the street knocking on doors?
Unless their partners at the back door when you're knocking at the front door, cleaning you out.
We should just go shovel driveways. That was just go do it, not even knock. But
yeah, that sounds really good. Like right now,
right? It sucked back then.
Especially it's that death snow.
Ooh.
Widowmaker snow. We don't want.
I think that could be tomorrow. So they say tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that warm front kind of doesn't hit us. I'd rather have rain than snow. I'm done with snow.
How much snow's got to come down before you'll touch it?
I shoveled yesterday.
Yeah, I did too. I shouldn't have. It all melted.
Yeah. Can't stand it though. I got to get it off the driveway.
So what's the Skoo tour tonight? So where do you go? Where do you hang out for New Year's Eve? Where are all the places?
Tonight?
Yeah.
That will be living room. Maybe shuffled down to the basement to get another perspective.
The bathroom,
and then up to the bedroom.
All right, let's go back like 10 years. Like, what would be the Lake Forest tour on New Year's Eve? Was there ever one?
Oh well, let's go back 20 years. I'll give you.
All right, 20 years. All right.
If there wasn't a party,
yeah.
First stop would be the Lantern for some libations.
Yeah.
And then that would be around happy hour time because it was happy hour. And then we would head down to Highwood, usually to the Wood Nickel.
Wood Nickel.
And, we hung out there pretty good, a long time. We'd say probably, right up till New Year's. Now, sometimes, might jump over to Oh God, what was it? Right on the corner there. Not the Nightingale, but shoot, I forgot the name of it. Now it's a building, but it used to be good dancing there. Not like I dance, but we go there.
I'd like to see
that. So Wood Nickel, which is now Toadstools. Go down there for a long while, and then right around, either usher in the new year at the Wood Nickel, or we would jump over to McCormick's in Lake Bluff and stay there.
McCormick's. Is that still around?
Oh no, it's plowed under. But yeah, we used to, back 20 years ago, used 20 or more years ago, probably 25 now. Yeah, go to the local bars, hit Highwood, go to the different bars there. Head out to McCormick, close it out. Close out the evening around 3 a.m. And just
we might have to go.
Just for grins, around 2 or 3 a.m., head over to the Full Moon to top everything off.
What's the Full Moon?
The restaurant right down in.
That's what I was going to ask. Where do you get your grease at?
Go to Full Moon, get a nice omelet to pass me out, and yeah, there it is.
God, can you imagine the characters in there? I can only imagine. In the city, get a burrito as big as your head. Now, remember, I was working, so if I wanted to go out, you'd have to go to Cicero. Fire Alarm, place called the Fire Alarm. Fact check me. I think they close 1 hour a day to hose it out. And they would open back up. That would be the only place.
A lot of these bars would have, either parties there, New Year's party. So you drop into all different ones of them. But yeah, it's fun. Not that now. Or I should say they probably do it now. I just don't do it.
Fair enough, Skoo. Fair enough. No, it's a quiet New Year's Eve. We're just having a little chat. Nobody's listening to the show. It's just me and you. Right. Unless you're an alderman.
They don't listen. They don't listen. Why would they listen to this thing?
We know they're listening. I can feel them right now.
Screaming. What a bunch of morons.
We know that. So Cobra Kai, when are you going to watch the first episode?
Well, I mean, is a new season? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, season 4. I think this is it.
I got to catch up. I haven't, when I flip that on, I get, oh, you kidding me? You're watching that? I'm like, yeah. Daniel-san. Wax on. Wax off.
I mean, they had some sweet moves. You know how many people got into martial arts because of that flick?
He's such a bad actor. Come on.
How many broken noses?
I can't believe he didn't get an Oscar.
You know what?
For all 15 Karate Kids and, inventing the crane.
Here's what I can tell you. The worst Karate Kid movie was the last one, and it's probably going to make this season the best season because of that bad movie. That's all I'm saying. From what I know. Okay, Skoo, anything else before we see each other next year?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank all the people who are not listening to this show. Thank you very much for not listening, even though we know you are. Thanks for listening to the Lake Forest Podcast. Please give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and smash that like button on Facebook, Instagram, and follow us on Twitter. Let us know you'd like to hear about in the upcoming shows. Again, I'm Pete and can be reached at pete@lakeforestpodcast.com. We thank our Patreon sponsor, Shark Guy Beach Fishing. They're the premier South Florida beach fishing experience out of Longboat Key, Florida. Their world-renowned captains not only put you on the fish, but they'll help you and your family make a memory of a lifetime. Check them out on Facebook or at sharkguybeachfishing.com. Contact them today to schedule an outing. Shark Guy is your guy for your next charter. Boy, that sounds good. We'd also, even though I get seasick, Skoo, but it is on the beach. We'd also like to say we're thankful for our patron supporters, Reverend Luke Back from the Church of the Holy Spirit, Matt A., Elizabeth B., Costa Lance. Let's not forget Domo Arigato. On behalf of my very underrated. On behalf of my co-host, Skoo Walker, we thank you for Happy New Year, and we thank you for listening, even though you say you're not listening. It's okay.
2022.
Happy New Year, everybody. Cue the music.